Hello, you guys. I have kind of a miscellaneous craft haul for you guys. I wasn't even going to share it because it's kind of like bits and pieces from here and there. But I decided, you know what? I'm totally going to share it because I found some fun stuff. And I don't know, it's just, I like seeing what people find and hearing like what they're going to do with it. And so I kind of wanted to show you some up and coming things that I'm planning to do. And so I thought that I would just go ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and share. I went to, let's see what we want to do first. I think we'll go ahead and do Michael's first. So I went to Michael's because I was looking for paper, and that has been my search lately. I get inspiration for junk journals or new crafts that I do through paper. That's where the inspiration comes from most of the time. Not all the time. Sometimes I'll see some embellishments and I'm like, holy crap, this would be so cute as fill in the blank. But most of the time it's because I see the paper and I'm missing an item. So I was trying to look for it, but I don't know where the heck it went. So most of the time I see the paper, and that's what really tells me what I'm going to do. And so I've been having really rotten luck. So Michael's had their hot buys, buy one get two free. And so one is $20, and it was any of the hot buy things. So it could be the paper, it could be the stamps, it could be the scrapbook papers, the chipboard tags, or the card sets. And so I chose two papers and a stamp set. Now the stamp set I have already opened and I've been using, and now I don't know where the other piece is. So it comes with 3 different pieces. And if I am a good hauler, I would have looked at this beforehand. I wasn't going to share it, but I guess I will. I'm just going to have to find something white so you can see. It comes with 3, and this is only 2 of them. I just had the other one in my hand, and I don't know where the other set is. The other set is just like constellations, and it has the names, so it looks a lot like this, but it has the names on it. So that's what the third layer is, if you will. Like, it comes in 3 layers. It looks like this. I don't even know if this is going to pick up on camera, but you see that? That's what the third set has all over it. And I just had that set in my hands, and now I don't know where it went. But anyways, that's where that one, that's what that one looks like. And then these are not new at all. And then it has this layer here. It's just this, you know, kind of like, Star Traveler galaxy type. This is the other one, and then you have that constellation one, that galaxy theme. And then I have already used this and pulled from it, but you can see what the papers look like because I only used one of each one, so you can see the other one. But this one was just too pretty, and I have multiple galaxy paper pads. It seems like whenever they come out with one, I just can't resist. I just love this theme. It's not new. I've actually done a galaxy junk journal, and it sold like right away. It was a quick seller. It was huge. So I don't know how big this one will be. I'm in the middle of making it right now, so I don't know if she'll be a big girl as well, but it's just really pretty. And so I just thought this one was unique to the other ones that I had. I love this moon. I just love how realistic the moon looks. It's just really pretty. And the colors that it has in it. I just thought that this one, I mean, this paper, look at this. Oh, how pretty. I just think that's so pretty. So this one's really pretty. To the Milky Way. But yeah, so I just thought that this one was worth adding to my collection, especially because I'm doing this junk journal right now, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. So, super pretty. And then what I was really looking for and what I've been searching high and low, I've looked at Hobby Lobby, I've looked at Michael's. Our Joann doesn't have anything. It's just a very small, like, paper crafting section for our Joann. It's a super small store, and it's the only one that I have around me. So if I got any paper from Joann, it would probably be online. I have like fellow crafty friends who love Joann, and I just never find not one single thing. I've never bought anything from there, except for one time I did buy a scrapbook pad that had Winnie the Pooh, like an old school Winnie the Pooh, because I bought it for one of my kids' birthday parties, to make some things from that. Okay, I have this here because my table is filled with ink. And then I got this one, and this is not new either. These are from their older line. I mean, these Hot Buys have been there for quite some time. That's probably why they had that kind of a sale, because they're trying to like bait people to come and buy them up. Before the new one hits. But this is called Woodland and Wings, and I love this paper pad. I saw a couple of people haul it, and then I saw I'm a Cool Mom make something with this, and she of course did a beautiful job because she makes beautiful things. But this is so pretty, and I thought that it went really well with that theme that I've been crazy about lately, with the woodland fairies and the whimsical things. And I also have found a paper pad from Tuesday Morning. I don't even think I ever showed it to you. Maybe I should show that one really quickly today. But I've recently purchased it, and it is like a fairy tale theme as well. And so I thought that if I mixed the two, it could be really pretty. But look at how gorgeous this paper pad is. It's just very whimsical. And I just love it. The colors is what makes it whimsical to me. If it was a neutral, it would be, you know, a more serious forest theme. But the colors make it super whimsical, and I just think it's so pretty. I love it so much. And so I just had to grab it. The horror in me wanted to grab two of them and just not get the Galaxy paper pad. But the Galaxy paper pad just had papers in it that I just felt would add to the journal I'm working on too well to put it away, and so I just went ahead and grabbed it. But look at that pretty bird. It's just, I just love this paper pad so much. I think it's really pretty. It really reminds me of like an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, just because of the colors of it. I just think it's really cute. And if you added some fairies in here, I mean, how cute is that? You know, how freaking cute is it? So I really liked this one, and I thought it was definitely worth purchasing, which I've wanted it for a while. But the other Hot Buys just did not spark my fancy. I'm not into like the cartoonish kind of florals and botanicals. I really like more realistic ones, to be honest. And I feel like I can do things with the more cartoonish ones, but really it's just going to be like girly themed junk journals. And honestly, those haven't sold very well in my shop. I am planning on making another one, like baby girl themed junk journal, and like a more teenage girl type junk journal. I am planning on making those and putting them in my shop, but they haven't sold that well so far. And so I don't know if it's just because it's such a specific age and gender, so you know, you have to have the right customer. Honestly, I'm not that great at being disciplined enough to draw traffic to my shop. That's one of the things that I struggle with, just because I don't have time to invest in it as much as I should. And I know the tools to help get me there, but it is very time consuming, and I just have not made that commitment to invest that much time in it, with a lot of other things that I have going on. Okay, so I saw this ribbon. I didn't even go in the ribbon section, which I probably should, because I wanted like, and I'm going to show you this, but it's from Hobby Lobby, but I wanted like a bunch of different, like, what am I trying to say? Like, my brain is just not functioning today. Snippets of, and just random strips of different kinds of ribbons, and I know that Michael's has those. But I did see these at the entrance, and my chair keeps making weird noises. So if you hear those, then my chair is just being creaky and strange. My back is not like an, 112-year-old woman, and it's cracking. It's my chair. But anyways, I did see these. Now, the next journal that I am going to be working on, I have some in the works right now. So I have a couple of different farmhouse journals that I'm working on right at this moment. I also have the Galaxy themed one, which is why I got this pretty purple ribbon that's a little bit wider, because I am making tassels for my journals, and I've been making tassels out of a lot of them But the next one is going to be a sea theme, but it's going to be more of like a vintage sea theme, whereas like old sailors and vintage themed sailors and things like that, and like mermaids, but not from like a whimsical childlike point of view, from like an old school sailor mythology siren type of angle, and that's what I'm going with. So I really loved both of these. I thought they would be pretty in that. And then again, I got the purple one for the galaxy. I know I'm like talking so much. And then I also saw these at the beginning. This is just the Craft Smart ink pad, and I thought that these colors went really well. I've been using them a lot, and they're super gorgeous. I thought they would be pretty for the galaxy themed journal, which is what I've been using them for, and for the mermaid aspect of the sea journal that I'm going to be doing next. Okay, so I got those. And then since I showed you the ribbons, I'm just going to show you these that I grabbed from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if I'm going to do a separate Dollar Tree haul. I didn't get like too much, but I did get these. And this crusted beautiful ribbon, oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. And I thought it would be perfect for like the mermaid aspect as well. It's just pretty. Like, it's just pretty. And then I got these for the galaxy themed tassel, and I can put them in the mermaid theme aspect of that other journal as well. But I thought that these ribbons were pretty. These have been there for quite some time. I get them a lot, but the other ones, I hadn't seen those, like the crusted ones before, so I thought those were super pretty. Okay, so that is Michael's, and then, you know, the ribbons were from Dollar Tree. So I think I'm going to do Tuesday morning next. Now, I didn't find a lot from Tuesday morning. I'm just going to tell you. I found some stamps. I found a couple of, no, I didn't find any papers, except for, I think I'm going to show you the paper that I had found like a week ago, because it was literally all I purchased. So I found some Project Life cards that I'm in love with. I found a paper pad, and I found some stamps. So let me grab that paper pad real quick. Okay, so first of all, I'm a crazy lady and showed you the wrong paper pad. Some of you probably knew that and was like, what are you doing? And second of all, I found the other two stamps, because it's not a 3-layer stamp set. I'm telling you, my brain is just completely messed up. It is a 4-layer stamp set, so I found the other layers, but this is the one that is the newest. It's Moonflower Magic, is the newer hot buy. I did get that Star Traveler one the last time I went, and they still had that one at my Michael's, but I don't know if they have it at yours. At my Michael's, they leave all the paper pads out, but this is the one, and I'm just so crazy. The other one is very, very pretty, and it is, I did pick it up the last time before this collection, so I mean, it's been a long time ago, but they still had that one out, and they had this one, which is the newer one, Moonflower Magic, and I liked it because of the flowers. I don't know, the flower aspects just added so much to me. Like these hands, look how pretty this is, like outlined with the constellation of it. I just thought this one was gorgeous. And when I was flipping through that one, I thought, this one doesn't have something about the wow aspect that I felt like I saw. This is like holographic foil, but the flowers are just beautiful. I really love them. I thought they were super pretty. So that is what I wanted to add in with what I already had planned for the junk journal I'm working on now. And I thought that something was going on with it, but I just didn't pay attention. I just grabbed it and thought, well, this must be it, and it wasn't. So, super pretty. I really love it. I just love the flowers added in with the moon. I just think that was very clever. Any kind of bohemian anything, you guys know I'm all about that. I just love the flowers held by that hand. I think it's just super pretty. Okay, so that's the one that I added. I did, I think, 3 different paper pads mixture in this junk journal, and then these are the stamps. So I'll just go ahead and show you the other ones that I didn't show before, but see how pretty these are? I just thought that they were just so pretty, and this is the stamp set, of course, that goes with that paper pad, as you can see. the hands and the flowers and all of that jazz. And then this is the constellation one that I was telling you was missing, that I have backwards. Scorpio, Sagittarius, you know, all of the astrological signs. But there's that. So when they were in my lap, and when I got up to look for these stamps from Tuesday morning, I saw them, and then I saw the other paper pad that I was really supposed to find. Okay, so from Tuesday morning, since we're going ahead and doing paper flips, I have taken some papers out of this one as well, but you get multiple sheets, so you'll be able to see a representation of all of the paper. But this is gorgeous. It has foil. I was thinking to myself when I picked this up, like, where were you when I was doing the fairy theme? Because it has fairies all in it. It's just really pretty. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but some of it is glittered. A touch of magic. Look at this castle. So pretty. This is when I was doing the Outlander journal, and I was looking for some kind of earthy nature, something to help me out with that journal. I did pull some papers from this because it did remind me of like all of the dealings that they have with the crown. But that journal was so huge that I had to take some out of it, so I ended up not using all of them. But you can see the castle in the background. Fairest of them all. It's just really pretty, and I thought that if I added this with those bright colored whimsical nature theme of that woodland and wings, it could be really cute. I don't know, so we'll see kind of what I decide to do with that. Far, far away, there's the castle again shadowed in the background. It's very pretty. I just really loved this. I did use this one in my Outlander journal, so you might have seen that. There lived a handsome prince, happily ever after. Just kiss a frog. I don't even see, oh, there he is with the crown. You can see him. It's all glittered. Like, there's just really pretty paper in here. True Love's Kiss. So it has representations obviously from Snow White and you know, whatever, Princess and a Frog, Shrek. I mean, there's a mermaid here. It's really pretty. Once Upon a Time. So I feel like I could kind of pull from a few, for a few different journals, and I'll probably have this entire paper pad used up in no time. Here's the pumpkin from Cinderella. It also has Sleeping Beauty vibes. Then you've got the fairies too. Like, there's just, see, like, you've even got some Peter Pan going on here with some pirates. Like, it's just gorgeous to me. I think it is pretty. I honestly probably would have grabbed 2 of these if I would have seen them. But it is a DCWV paper pad. It says 1/2 with glitter. So I just thought that was really pretty. It was $6.99. Again, this is from Tuesday morning. And then I grabbed some stamps. So Tuesday morning I went to 2 different ones. I even went to one far, far away to see if they had stuff, and they haven't yet. So maybe I'll find it. I saw this stamp set. I saw someone else grab it. I don't even know who it was now. But this was $2.99 from Bo Bunny. It's called Sowing the Seed stamp. You get 5 different stamps, and I thought they were just so pretty. This would be really pretty to put in my farmer's junk journal, so that's kind of where I was going with that. And you can make tags out of them or embellishments, all kinds of different things that you can do with this stamp for a junk journal. I really loved these as well. So you get like the typewriter, and you get like some scripted, like, I don't know, like letter writing. It was $2.99 as well from Bo Bunny. Take note. I thought that was really pretty. And then this one here I just really loved. It's from Firefly Clear Stamps. I thought this was gorgeous. This would be really pretty to make journaling cards out of. If you just put like some scrappy coffee dyed paper on the back, and then you just put this stamped image on the front. You can even do it like they did it if you played around with like a sponge on your stamp and did different color inks and do this blue and green. You can totally accomplish this very easily yourself, and make these colors. but this was $2.49. I thought this was super pretty for my nature journals because you know that is my favorite thing to do. And then last but not least, I got this as well. And I'm going to try to go through these super quickly. This haul is already 20 minutes long, but I just felt like I didn't have enough from each store to do separate hauls. So I just wanted to lump it all together in one big one and then give you the wrong paper pad. So that took up some time. So sorry about that. I'm going to go through these really quickly because, oh, sugar and spice. Because I really love the images on both sides of them. So you get 4 different of this size. I don't even remember what this size is. First of all, these are only $4.99, which is what I love the most. It's huge. You get 576 cards. I don't do Project Life, but I do use these in my journaling for obviously for journaling cards. And if I don't like the images on the back, I cover them up. But these images are beautiful front and back, and I felt like I could use them for a lot. So these are just some of the ones you get. I'm going to go through them very quickly. So you get 3x4s and 4x6s. Super pretty. All right, so let's just flip through as fast as I possibly can muster. I dropped some of these, so there's not as many of these, but you get multiple of the same card. So I'm just going to go through them as quickly as I can. Isn't that gorgeous? I just think like the watercolor element of these, it's very girly and pretty. I just really loved it. Sending love and kindness your way, silly, story day. I just thought these were so pretty. Here's a remember this. And I have lots of journals that I want to do. I always have thousands of ideas floating around in my brain. And no matter how many times I write them down, if I don't hurry and get to them, the inspiration just goes away. And I don't feel as creative when I go to make them. Stay true, stay you. So I try to do them as quickly as I can. And sometimes I end up starting a bunch of different themes all at once, which is very hard for me to do because I don't have really a craft space that's my own. All of my stuff is in my bedroom. I don't think I've showed you that in a while, but I'll show you my space that I'm working with now. And Josh was actually going to make me like a washi shelf wall, like a big one, because I have so much washi everywhere, stored in drawers and stored in different things, that I think that it will make a lot more space if I put it up on the wall. That one time, this is really pretty, but yeah, so your smile makes me smile. Live freely. Aren't they pretty? Just so pretty. Amazing day. I just love it. I love the light pastel, like really pretty colors. I just think they're gorgeous. Okay, next set. These are really pretty too. Creating memories. You and me. I hope I'm showing it because I'm kind of covering it with my hands, so hopefully you can see a little bit. I don't want to take too much time. I just want you to get an idea because the back of the box only shows just a few prints, and granted they are very beautiful prints, so that's pretty much all it takes is looking at the back, but I just wanted to show you kind of what they look like. You get some of these cards too, because if you're doing Project Life, like obviously you're going to have cards that it says lovely as part of the first page of your album, because then on the back you're going to cover it up and you're not going to see this part. But all you have to do is cover this with like some coffee dyed paper or some brown paper or whatever, or back 2 of them together, and then you can put it in a junk journal if you're not using them for Project Life. So you kind of just have to use your imagination. I didn't even show that one. Look how pretty. Some of them are just really, really stunning. And then other ones are just cute, you know. That one is so pretty to me. Anything that mimics real nature to me is just the best. It is about lunchtime and I am hungry. Didn't eat breakfast. Coffee is my breakfast most of the time. Not the healthiest thing in the world, but... And I'm starting to take vitamins now. And Alaric got hurt, so... I was waiting to see if he really got hurt or if it was just like an aggravated cry. Okay, I got that solved. So let's do the last one here. And some of these have gold foiling. The ones with gold foiling are blank on the back, which is fine. You can ink these and just stress them and still use them just the same. And you only get one of these. So there's that. These are the end pieces. Here's some more foiling. Alaric's grouchy now because he fell. And he's fine. He didn't hurt himself, but he is grouchy now. He's actually been grouchy for a couple of days because he's trying to teeth and he's just not feeling it. These are pretty. They're all in pieces, and then we start with these. So let's put these on back so I can show you. Okay, I had to go and make him feel better and give him some juice and a loving so he would be pacified for a little bit longer so his brother can play with him. He was not having it. Okay, so let's hurry up and try to finish this before something else happens. That is my life, you guys. It really is. Like, you don't get as many of these, by the way. You can see, like, as I'm flipping through, I'm trying not to miss any of them, but I don't want to take 1,000 years either. My life is just complicated when it comes to like time and trying to find the right time to film and do things, and that's why I've been struggling lately, because it has somehow been that much harder since my husband has been home. Because it's like another person I have to kind of go through, you know what I mean? Like if he's doing something loud in the living room or loud in my room, if he's in our bedroom at all, I can't film because this is where I go to film. And so it just has been so difficult for me to film and do things. It's just, you would think it would be easier because he could watch the kids for me while I film, but it's just not. That's not normally the way it goes. He's always doing a project outside and coming in and out and making a bunch of noise, and they're wanting to come inside and outside and getting hurt on their bike, and I have to go. Like, it's just chaos. And so these are just title cards. I usually, when I put these in my junk journals, make these into a pocket or a side pocket, or I cover the back and only use the front so that you can journal on that part. That's the way I usually do it. Now, you can choose to do it whichever way you want, but some of these are blank on the back as well. Look how pretty that one is. Relax and breathe. That's what I need to do right now. Holy moly. Like, I just feel, this is gorgeous. I just feel a little bit frazzled today. I don't know what it is about it. I'm trying to get a lot accomplished today, and I kind of have that determination feeling. These have been halfway out of frame, so I'm sorry. And my battery's dying, so that's fun. It's always fun, isn't it? Okay. I still can't use my flash because my battery is too low, so it's going to take down the brightness, but hopefully I remember in the editing process to fix that. I just started anew, so I would remember to fix that in the editing process. But anyways, this was the beginning card, obviously. You guys see in this video, this is the reason why it's been very difficult for me to film, but we're just going to film right through the problem areas, and hopefully you can appreciate that I'm pushing on. It's just a mess, you guys. Like, seriously, it really is. But that's okay. That's just life, and you have to kind of work with what you got, the time and the opportunities that you have. So that's what I'm doing. I've got too much to accomplish during nap time to wait until then to film all of these videos, so I'm having to do it while he's awake, which proves a little bit more problematic, but that's okay. He's just 1.5, so he needs time and attention, and I am more than willing to give it to him because he's my little love. So he's my baby. All of them are, even my husband. Okay, life is about the little moments. I love these big ones. The little ones are better to like stuff your journal with or layer, things like that, but these are good. And obviously you can use them for their intended purpose, which is for Project Life. I just don't do Project Life, so I use them for other things, and I just think they make perfect tools for journals and things like albums, any kind of thing like that. If you're just making something for someone, you can add these things in there. Like, I just think super pretty. Okay, so there's that. All right, now let's move on to the very last store, and that is Hobby Lobby. And I didn't buy too much from there because, as you saw in my last Hobby Lobby haul, I went when they had the Paper Studio 50% off. Now, they had that this week as well. So they had that this past week. I need to stop showing you when that sale is over and go in the beginning, but I'm always going the last day they have it. So I did get some things because my husband was like, I was bummed that I can't find nature paper, and I can't find it. And he was like, why don't we try this Hobby Lobby, because it's new in the town that we go to church in. This is a new one, and you've never been to this one before. And I was like, okay, fine. So I did. And I did find a couple of paper pads. They're not really what I was looking for, but these will definitely help. So I got these. I showed you this little like sample pack. That's the word I was trying to think of when I had a complete brain space. But these were $3.99, so they were 50% off, which made them $2, and they're just gorgeous. I think they would be so pretty for nature journals because they just, obviously the color palette is perfect for that. So that's what I got those for. And then I got this one washi because I thought that these butterflies were just too good to pass up. They just look really realistic to me, and I love this thin washi as well. I use washi on everything. I use them on journals. I use them in my planners. I actually use washi a lot. I know that a lot of crafters are like, I have all this washi and I don't know what to do with it. I just use the kits, so I use the washi that comes with it. I still use washi up at the top because I only use like the bottom washi that comes with the kit. And then this was $3 because it was 50% off as well. So I got that one. I had never seen that one at the other store, but I use washi all the time, you guys. Okay, so I also got this Tim Holtz Ideology Field Notes. This is not new, and I used my 40% coupon for this. It was $5.99. I love Tim Holtz, and I've never gotten the Field Notes die cuts or ephemera pack, and they didn't have this at my other Hobby Lobby, so I got it. I'm not going to show you every single piece, but I'm just going to lay some of them out here so you can kind of see. But this has lots of mushrooms and bugs and butterflies and botanicals, like everything that I love. Like, I love this. This is right up my alley, you guys, because nature journals and nature themed everything is what I love. And I see a lot of people getting a lot of ephemera and die cut packs from like AliExpress and things like that, but I just don't know with my instant gratification personality if I have the patience to wait that long on something to ship to me. If you guys have shopped at places like that, then let me know, like Wish and all of that. I know there are like mixed feelings about the morality of that kind of stuff because you're getting things for a lot cheaper, but let me know if you guys have had good or bad experiences if you do order from there. But see how pretty these are? They're just flippin' beautiful. I love them so much. If I had 12 of these, it probably would not be enough. I just think they're so pretty. And then you get the bigger pieces down here as well. Look at these butterflies. They're so pretty. I love them. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I really want to hit up some thrift stores and see if I can find like some old books and things like that. But anyways, I just haven't yet. With all of this that's going on, it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies just a little bit to go in places like that because I don't know if they sanitize well and stuff like that. Like, it's just kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. Not too bad, but a little. And then I'll just stick these in my die cut little bin that I have. I'm going to do an updated version of how to organize all of your crafting things in a small space once Joshua builds my washi wall, because that was like one of my most watched videos, and it was like a long time ago, so it was definitely not professional, which I don't consider myself a professional like YouTuber and videographer now either, but it was just very, you know, I did it as just like a quick, let's just look at this kind of way. And a lot of people still watch that video, and I know that it's because it's very hard when you see all these people's elaborate craft rooms and then you have this tiny little space to work with and you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? But it can be done. So I'm going to show you an updated version of that once he gets that built, because I think it's going to look really good and it's going to help a lot. Okay, so I did find 2 paper pads, and that's the last thing I have to show you. This one's called Tattered and Worn by the Paper Studio. It was 50% off, so this was $21.99, so it was $11, and it's a lot of paper, so I didn't mind paying $11. It is thinner paper, but I'm learning that I don't mind working with that in my junk journals anymore. Oh, and then I will go ahead and show you this just so I can get them out. I did get 2 different prints because these were 50% off as well. And I got 2 different sheets of, look how beautiful this wood is, of each print of those. And then I got that cotton sheet for my farmhouse journals. I know that to some people cotton stems are offensive, but to me they're not, because I live where cotton is literally everywhere. So it's in no way at all any kind of form of racism or any of that. It's just because that's outside of my door. Like, I see that everywhere I go, so to me it's just home. So anyways, do not be offended. I promise I did not mean anything like that by it, especially not with what's going on in the world today. So these are just really beautiful prints. I'm just going to pass by them really quickly because, like I said, there's 180 sheets, so I don't want to be here forever because this video is already a little bit long. But it's just this really neutral palette. It has like a lot of just regular prints on it. They just look old, and I liked them a lot. I like these kinds of florals, and again, I just like the brown kind of toned color palette that it has. It would be pretty for a lot of different vintage journals, and I like paper that's very versatile, that you can just pull and use in a lot of different things. This zebra print is throughout in different color shades, and I hate it, but that's the only one that I don't like. Like, this would be pretty in a mail journal of any kind, and I like paper that I can use for that. This one kind of looks like old leather, because it's really hard to find like mail journals. This one's really pretty, and males can journal too, so I don't really know why, but I guess it's just, look at this. Ah, look at this old farmhouse with the barn and the fence and the horses. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Really love it. And then this print here, I mean, I could probably use this one a little bit easier than the zebra print. I actually have like a jungle theme that I'm thinking about doing for like a little boy journal, and I could put them in there. I mean, I'll find a way to use it. I don't let things just go to waste for sure, but I have children not trying to come in my door. But you see, like, it has like a lot of different kinds of shades of the same print, and that's just kind of what it does. So it goes from the browns to the greens. Hold on, baby, hold on just a minute, I'm almost done. And then it goes into blue. I don't know what he just said, but he's wanting me to come out. And I'm almost done. And then it goes into grays. So pretty. He probably wants to go outside, and he's like, why do I have to play with my brother? Because I really just want to go outside. And then it has this animal print again. Animal print is just not my favorite. And then here we go into like this other pink and purple color. But you can see they just look really worn and beautiful. I think this is the last print. Nope. Every time I think it's the last, it surprises me. Okay, so there's that. And last one is from the Paper Studio as well, so it's 50% off. This one was $19.99, so it was $10, and it's called Natural Botanical. This one's very like fall botanical feel, but that's okay, because if I'm doing a forest journal, oftentimes I use that color palette, just because, I don't know, forests in the spring and summer do not fascinate me as much as the dark colors of forest. I don't know why, I just do. But this is a little bit thicker. It's still not that thick, but it is a little bit thicker. So you get this foliage, and again, it just has these fall colors, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. And I was like, well, you know, this is the best I have found so far, and I do love it, so I'm gonna get it. And I feel like mixing it with a couple of things that I already have. I mean, it's getting slim pickings with like nature themed paper that I have. I really just want to restock with all of the things I already had that I have already used, but I can't find those anymore. So you see these prints, they're just really pretty and kind of dark. So you could definitely use these in a forest journal. So that is what I got from Hobby Lobby Tuesday morning. Michael's, and you know, a quick little Dollar Tree ribbon kind of thing. I got some other things from the Dollar Tree, but I didn't show them because they were just like school things. I got some paints and some canvas for the boys to paint, so I'm going to be showing you that in a vlog. And yeah, and then I got bunches of paper pads. So that is what I got. So tell me if you guys have been finding any luck, or if your stores just haven't been restocking since they've been reopened from all of this mess going on. Let me know, because I'm just having issues with my stores just not having anything different than they had before they closed, and that's just not fun to me. I want new things. So let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.